From the students of Penn State Meteorology, here is your Penn State Campus Weather Service forecast.
Good afternoon. I am student meteorologist Jacob Matthews, here to give you your forecast for the weekend and into the next work week. Spring-like weather is officially around the corner for the majority of Pennsylvania, given the beautiful conditions that we've experienced the past few days. Although temperatures are still going to feel below average, so spring-like weather is not quite here yet. For example, Pittsburgh is currently sitting at 36 degrees, Easton is at 35 degrees, and State College is at 32 degrees, although it feels much colder because of the high wind speeds that the area is currently experiencing. Winds are at 18 miles per hour, which is making the temperature feel like 20 degrees instead of 32 degrees, so you're still going to have to bundle up a little bit more if you plan on going outside. As for the rest of the state, below average temperatures are also the big story right now. Bradford and Johnstown are currently sitting at 26 degrees, while Philadelphia is sitting at 39 degrees, which is still below average for this time of the year. As I mentioned before, wind speeds are pretty high, not just for State College, but for the rest of the state as well. Harrisburg is currently experiencing the highest wind speeds at 23 miles per hour. And like I said before, this is going to affect how the temperatures are going to feel. Bradford and Johnstown are currently feeling the coldest feels-like temperatures with 12 degrees for each city. Here's a look at the radar imagery, the radar loops for the rest of today. A bit of snow flurries happening in Johnstown, as well as some mostly cloudy conditions just west of State College, although over on the east side is mostly clear conditions for the majority of Friday, and these clear conditions are going to head out into the Atlantic coast. You can also see some snow happening in Canadian provinces such as Ontario and Quebec, and you can even see some rain developing down in the southeast and Great Plains region, especially in states like Arkansas, Oklahoma, and Missouri. As we expand out into the rest of the country, we can see the below average temperatures are the big story for mainly the northeast region of the United States, while the southern regions are experiencing above average temperatures at this time of the year, with Corpus Christi at the highest temperature at 85 degrees. Now, rain is not just happening in the southeast regions and Great Plains, like I mentioned before, but it's also happening over in the West Coast in cities like Portland and Seattle. Here's a look at future weather from right now. We can see a bit of sun and clouds, a mixture of those for some parts of the state, while State College will stay clear at first, and then clouds will start to build up as we head into Saturday morning, and then those clouds will eventually dissipate as we head into Saturday evening. Now, for wind gusts, they will be pretty high for today, but they'll start to slow down a bit heading into Saturday morning as wind gusts slow down to 15 miles per hour, and then they'll slow down to 14 miles per hour as we head into Saturday evening. For upper air heights, these indicate how below average or above average the temperatures are going to be down at the surface. So for tomorrow, you see a bit of a trough happening, which is making the temperatures a bit below average down at the surface in the northeast. Although as we head into next week, we can start to see a ridge of higher temperatures that will be the bigger story for the northeast, as well as for other parts of the country down the southeast and the southern Great Plains. Now, temperatures for tonight are going to go down to 24 degrees, which is not as cold as yesterday, but it's still below average for this time of the year. Mostly clear skies, and winds are still going to pick up at 10 to 15 miles per hour, with gusts picking up at 25 to 30 miles per hour. For tomorrow, temperatures will go up to 32 degrees, which is still a bit below average, with 10 degrees below average around there. Sun and clouds will be the conditions, with winds still pretty high at 10 to 15 miles per hour, although gusts are not going to be as high at just 25 miles per hour. Here's a look at the 7-day forecasts for the rest of next week. We'll start to see even warmer temperatures starting Tuesday as conditions become mostly sunny, with 58 degrees as the high temperature and 36 degrees as the low temperature. And then we'll, as we head even further into the week, we'll see Wednesday and Thursday are going to be in the low 60s, and rain will start to be the big story for Thursday. Well, that's pretty much all I have for you, State College. Stay safe and have a good afternoon.